señal está buena aquí. Dale.
Não. Vou dar uma furadeira amanhã. Nossa, a porra da matriz não tem como, caralho. Nossa, muleta do caralho, hein, mano. Tá muleta do caralho. Ladrão, depois vou largar isso tudo aí dentro. Pode ver? O guarda-sol, os caras me trazem a minha. O guarda-sol eu aí embaixo.
Olá, boa tarde, sejam muito bem-vindos à temporada 2024 da TCR Brasil, TCR South America, Banco BRB. Eu sou a Letícia da Atena e estou aqui em Interlagos, gente, o maior templo do automobilismo brasileiro, que vai ser o palco da primeira das 10 etapas do calendário. Um calendário que começa no Brasil, vai para o Uruguai e termina na Argentina. E a gente dá o start nessa temporada com uma corrida de duplas, estilo endurance. Então nós vamos ter duas sessões no domingo de 40 minutos, com um intervalo de 18 minutos para troca de pilotos, para troca de pneus e para reabastecimento. Bom, mas o que a gente vai ter agora, daqui a pouco, é o Qualy. E o Qualy, ele está dividido da seguinte maneira. A gente tem o Q1 com pilotos convidados e a gente tem o Q2 com pilotos titulares. Olha, a gente tem presenças ilustres no grid nessa oportunidade. A gente tem Cacá Bueno, a gente tem Norberto Fontana, que é ex-piloto da Fórmula 1, um piloto argentino que já foi campeão da TC 2000, da Turismo Carreteira. E é isso, minha gente. Então, muita emoção nas pistas para vocês. Eu volto logo mais com entrevistas dos pole positions. E é isso aí. E se acontecer alguma coisa, eu também volto no meio da corrida. Bom show para todos nós. Guilherme Salas, parabéns pelo primeiro tempo. Fala um pouquinho das condições da pista, do carro.
Obrigado. Eu abri a última volta, o limite ali. Eu acho que faltavam uns 8 segundos. Então era a última volta que a gente tinha que virar. Era tudo ou nada. Eu apostei tudo. E aí veio uma volta muito rápida. E, tipo, agradecer ao Guilherme pelo convite, a equipe W2 pelo trabalho. E vamos ver o Guilherme agora y amanhã é outro dia, corrida y vamos para cima. Obrigado aí que torceu por mí.
El binomio de los Guilhermes, Guilherme dijo que abrió la última vuelta muy rápido y aprovecha para agradecer a la invitación de Guilherme Heischel. Yo vuelvo con ustedes. Cacá Bueno, bem-vindo a TCR Brasil, TCR South America. Como é que está sendo essa experiência?
Não é da maneira que eu gostaria, né? A gente quebrou, o carro estava bem, a gente foi quarto de manhã, fez os treinos todos ok. E na hora de classificar alguma coisa, ou quebrou a turbina, intercooler, alguma coisa, completamente sem potência, eu andava 40 km mais lento na reta. Fiz uma volta para não ficar zerado, porque se outro carro for desclassificado ou quebrar, a gente tem um tempo. Mas vamos agora ter que trocar tudo de noite para ver para largar amanhã.
Aproveita e fala em espanhol agora tudo isso que você me falou.
No, bueno, Claramente no fue la manera que quería empezar. Estaba todo bien la tanda, el auto andaba bastante bien. Pero algo pasó con el turbo o intercooler, no puedo saber lo que fue, pero perdió completamente la potencia. Quedamos nada más que en pista para hacer una vuelta, para que si algún auto lo echan o pasa algo, puede largar un poco más adelante. Pero la verdad que si rompió no era la manera que querían pasar, pero lo que importa es mañana.
Boa sorte.
Casella, the first driver to open a lap, so he is likely to be the first one to post his lap time in the charts. Here are the new Hondas, the new generation of Hondas going to the 2024 season of TCR South America, bringing in the newest generation of the Honda Civic, the out-in models set to remain in different tires possibly. Here we are in the qualifying session of this TCR South America 2024 season opener. As Castella posts a very quick lap time of 1:44.17 in his first attempts. But that leaves Montenegro and Casella at the top. Rafael Reyes improving really much the efforts of Foresti. That would leave them in second place in the overall. And here is Rodrigo Baptista about to complete his lap also. Right now the car is sitting in 15th place alongside Diego Nunes after the effort by Nunes. We'll see now where he is placed. Baptista jumps to second position, and in the overall they are in third. Three minutes, 28 seconds, 173 thousandths is the overall merging lap time between Casella and Montenegro. Remember, the quickest lap of the of the regular driver and then the invited driver will be merging into the car's lap time that will eventually form up the grid for tomorrow's race. Gali Dosman sitting in 6th place. Same position for the car in the overall charts. Arthur Leist set the time of Lucas Fecuri, who is now on the car. The car is sitting in 11th place. One of the newcomers, Lucas Fecuri, 20-year-old youngster with some background racing in the United States in the USF 2000. Yali Dosman now trying to catch up with the pace. The car is sitting in 4th position, and here is Juan Manuel Casella going for another lap possibly. But backing off a little bit in sector 1. After the very good lap time posted by Montenegro, Guillermo Rachel failing to keep the pace shown by Guilherme Salas, who placed the car in top. Marcos Regadas and Rafael Suzuki are leading the TCR trophy. Here's Juan Manuel Casella heading back to the pits. So does Rafael Reyes, who is the quickest driver in this qualifying group. But merging the lap times, we have them in 2nd position behind Casella and Montenegro. 7 minutes remaining yet in the clock. 7 minutes in. Here's car number 37 that dropped back to 11th place with Guillermo Rachel after the very solid job by Guillermo Salas. Let's see what Rodrigo Bautista can do. The car is sitting right now in third. He goes to the pits. There are the two Toyotas of Paladini Racing. Fabrizio Pesini behind Juan Angel Rosso. Possibly both set to draft each other in the quick zones of the track. There is Juan Angel Rosso, one of the strong contenders in the last seasons of TCR South America, and now about to close the lap time. Looking for the option of posting the quickest lap time possible, as he's now opening a lap. Back on track is Juan Manuel Casella, the man from Uruguay, with a background in rally and in Formula 4, when South America all tried to have their FIA Formula 4 championship some years ago. And then a couple of touring car outings in Argentina. And here is Norberto Fontana. The car sitting in 12th place now. Same position Fontana is occupying with this Toyota Corolla from the Cobra Racing team. And Rachel with some fresh air in the radiator, trying to blow away some dust and dirt. New tires for the final attempt by Guillermo Rachel to see if he can survive in the top 10. The car so far is in 7th position. Rachel is in 11th place. The standings you see on the top left are the lap times set in this qualifying session. But as we said, the merging between the two lap times of the invited and the regular driver has now Montenegro, alongside this man, Juan Manuel Casella, leading the qualifying. Reyes and Foresti in 2nd place, Baptista Nunes in 3rd, Rosso and Marquez in 4th, and Osman and La Pena in 5th position. Then we have Pedro Cardoso, Celso Neto, Guillermo Rachel, Guillermo Salas, Marcos Regaras, Rafael Suzuki, Fabian Gianantoni and Enrique Bordas, Lucas Fecori and Arthur Leist closing the top 10. So now it's Gianantoni opening a lap. Gali Dosman, another of the strong drivers to watch in this season, is now about to open another lap, as Pedro Cardoso in 6th has opened his quicker sector, and spun off was Fabio Casagrande. Here's Gali Dosman closing the lap in 5th position. Last 3 minutes of this qualifying session in the TCR South American Championship in this season opener. And here is Fabio Casagrande spinning off. That was on the way up to Fejadura turn, going to Laranjinha. Turns number 6 and 7. Fontana going for another attempt. Improving his lap time, but still in 2nd, in 12th place. And Rachel now also heading out to possibly his final flying lap, or at least one more to get everything in temperature for the final attempts. Rodrigo Baptista in second in this qualifying, but some 0.2 of a second behind the car in second place. So now another lap opened. No improvements for Cardoso and Rosso in the last attempts on sector 1. They might be on the final out lap. A very nice lap time now by Osman, jumping to first in this quali session. That would move them up to third alongside Felipe La Pena. La Pena with one of the fastest lap times of all. There is Pedro Cardoso moving ahead of Lucas Fecuri. Stuck in the bottom is Enrique Maglione with Rodrigo Aramendia. And no lap time for Carlos Bueno and Verge Neugebauer. Neugebauer, one of the newcomers of the series, having raced in the Porsche Cup previously. Here are Cardoso and Fecuri going together. To the pits goes Juan Angel Rosso. And it's the last lap now for Fabrizio Pezzini, the 2022 champion of this series, which by the age of 44 meant his very first professional title in racing. A very long story of resilience and trying. Race jumps into the top and he can give another lap, but he was missing first place in the overall for just 43 thousandths of a second. Very, very good effort, but still not enough to beat Casella and Montenegro. Rafael Reyes, the fastest driver in this part of the qualifying session. There's Regadas, who completed his runs in 7th. The car in 7th, Regadas in 8th. It's over also for Vivacqua and for Casagrande. Baptista closes his last lap and he's in 3rd place. His car as far as now in 4th. But Reyes was still about to have another chance, but he already backed off and his lap is over. This is Fecuri remaining in 13th. Norberto Fontana about to close his lap. It was a quick one. He jumps to 10th in this group. The car remains in 12th by just 4 thousandths of a second behind. Car in 11th place, Vivacqua and Nicolas Costa. And here is Pezzini. He was on a good effort, but it was not enough. He remains in 14th place with this car, having been 11th fastest in this group. We have an undergoing lap from Gian Antuoni, who is already backing off. The same for Casella and Reyes, ladies and gentlemen. Juan Manuel Casella and Ignacio Montenegro have the overall pole position for tomorrow's race, placing themselves as possibly the strongest candidates. A very nice work by both Uruguay and Argentina. Head of 4 Brazilian pairs. Reyes Foresti in 2nd, Osman La Pena in 3rd, and Baptista Nunes in 4th. Then Cardoso Neto in 5th. And the Argentinian duo of Juan Angel Rosso and Facundo Marquez in 6th position. And here are the pole sitters. There's Juan Manuel Casela celebrating with his team. They have the pole position. An excellent job. Here is Ignacio Montenegro. And almost collecting the camera. And the celebration of the pole sitters. We'll hear from them in a second. Here is one of the Lincoln Co's of PMO Racing. And we have completed the qualifying session with the Honda of Juan Manuel Casela and Ignacio Montenegro on pole position. They will start tomorrow the race. Tomorrow the race will be run to 2 periods of 40 laps, 40 minutes each, with a break in the middle in which cars will enter the pits, will refuel, change tires and change drivers.
É isso aqui, eu tô com os dois pole positions, os primeiros pole positions da temporada. Juan Manuel Casella, do Uruguai, Ignacio Montenegro, da Argentina.
Juan Manuel Casella and Ignacio Montenegro, Uruguay and Argentina respectively.
Entonces, felicitaciones. Empiezo con
We start with Juan Manuel Casella.
Felicitaciones y hablar un poquito de empezar así la temporada.
Please talk us through your beginning of the season. You are the reigning champion. You will race in Europe in this year. First of all, I want to thank Juan Manuel for the invitation. I'm not happy with my lap, but it was still enough for getting pole position. It means a lot for us racing here in Brazil. We're very happy with our work. Squadra Martino and Casela's family have been really nice to me always, so I'm glad to retribute them.
Bom, Ignacio Montenegro, então, agradecendo muito aí a família Casella, a família Montenegro, desculpa, a família Maglione e também a Squadra Martino. Gente, ele disse que não está muito feliz com o desempenho dele, mas que está muito feliz de conseguir ajudar o Casella no começo da temporada. É a segunda pole position.
Montenegro saying he is really happy to help Casella despite his lap wasn't so good. Juan Manuel Casella, please talk us about opening the season with the reigning champion and having pole position. We are very, very happy to score a pole in Interlagos. We are looking really confident. Our start wasn't so good. Nacho did an amazing lap, and we managed to get a really good qualifying session.
Também destacando que eles não foram muito bem nos treinos, né? Mas que ele de qualquer maneira agradece Montenegro, agradece também a estrutura, a Esquadra Martino.
Once again, the Portuguese, Spanish into Portuguese translation. What's the expectation for tomorrow? We have to start well. Have to go forward without wearing out too much the car. It's a very long race. We'll have to be very careful, and we'll sit and plan tomorrow's race. That's what Juan Manuel Casella was saying. Congratulations, boys, and we'll meet again tomorrow. Here are our pole sitters. Juan Manuel Casella from Uruguay in the blue suits. Ignacio Montenegro in the white one from Argentina, the reigning champion of TCR South America. They have been set in pole position. Here are the final standings. Pole position for Montenegro and Casella with the merged lap time of almost 3 minutes and a half. Look how close was to Lucas Foresti and Rafael Reyes in second. Felipe La Pena alongside Gali Dosman, the regular driver, in third. Rodrigo Baptista alongside Diego Nunes in fourth. Pedro Cardoso with Celso Neto in fifth. Juan Angel Rosso and Facundo Marquez in sixth. Marcos Regadas and Rafael Suzuki in seventh. And the standings will be now completed. A shame for Carlos Bueno and Verger Neugebauer. We could see how some really strong co-drivers could lift their regular drivers up in the standings. And a very nice qualifying session we've enjoyed in Interlagos. Tomorrow we'll have a very, very demanding race. 2 periods of 40 minutes each, separated by a break in which the cars will refuel, will likely to switch tires and make the drivers swap. We'll meet tomorrow for this very special 2024 season opener in TCR South America. We'll start at 12:15 p.m. Argentina and Brazil time. Check your local listings. GMT -3, that's it. We'll come back tomorrow with the TCR South America 2024 round number 1. My name is Francisco Aure. Thank you very much for being at the other side, and see you tomorrow.